Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode, we have this cool, amazing part right here in my hand. It's insane. Basically what it is a robot vacuum cleaner that's in use to clean up stuff at home, in the office, or wherever you guys want to. But what's really cool about this product in particular is the fact that you guys can also pair it onto Alexa or Google Home device as well. So that means you guys can also use it on an app to control it as well. So first thing first, let me actually open up the product and see what it actually looks like and what comes out the package first. Alright, so when you first open the product itself, this is basically what it looks like inside. So very cool kind of design of opening, if you can see right here. So right behind this, they actually give you guys like the Wi-Fi connection and how to connect and everything. So this is basically what it looks like right here, as you can see. So all the instructions and how to pair it up and everything is on here. The next layer, we have a little protective layer right here. So next, you guys can see we have a little envelope right here. Let's see what's inside. Alright, so inside the envelope, we have a little instruction manual. Teach you guys how to use the product itself and all the different functionality that's on here. And then right here you guys can see the actual product itself and everything else, so accessories and whatnot. So let's take out each part and see what it actually looks like first. So right here we have a cable to plug it in to charge it. Next we have the little remote right here that's in use if you guys don't want to use the app to do it. Let me take it out to show you guys what the remote looks like first. Alright, so this is what the remote looks like, you can see right here. So they have the power button, the home button, up, down, left, right, play and pause, wall, turbo, spot, and full go mode. So I'm pretty sure the full go mode means that it actually will clean 2 times as clean as the regular mode. But we'll find out that in a second. Next we have the actual charging dock right here. Alright, so this is basically what it looks like, as you can see. So you just want to plug in the cable right here that they provide you guys. And this part is where the robot cleaner itself will come to kind of charge itself. And they do provide you guys another accessory right here, which is a brush and a little cutter right here. So I guess you guys can use to cut stuff if you guys need to as well. And then this is what the bottom part looks like. So they have the anti-skid material here as well. So that way when the robot vacuum cleaner itself comes towards the actual charging dock itself, it won't move. And the next thing that we have right here is the actual vacuum cleaner itself. And then on the very bottom, you guys can see all the other accessories there as well. So here are the different filters you can see right there. And then they provide you guys for these wipers or cleaners that you can use to put underneath the actual vacuum cleaner itself to clean it. And that's basically everything that's in the packaging itself. Now let's take a look at the actual vacuum cleaner itself. So once we take it out, this is basically what it looks like right here. So they have a power button right here that you can use to activate it, or you can use like the remote or your app as well. So right here we have the bumper part. So once it bumps onto the wall, it will actually stop bouncing off from there, or that way it can detect the wall and stop going that direction and go a different direction. On the bottom part, this is basically what it looks like right here, as you can see. So they have the rollers right here that can go in, so that's definitely cool. Same thing for the other side right here. And then right here is the little brush that you can use to vacuum the actual floor itself. And they also have this little roller part that's movable, so that way it can go to different directions. These can only go forward and these can go in different directions. And then right here and right here is the left and right, so that way you can put the little brush right here. So the reason why they provide you guys 4 of them is so that way you guys have 2 of them for extra, just for backup. And one thing that's really cool about this vacuum cleaner itself is the fact that this part right here for the brush part is actually detachable. So if you guys open this part right here like this, you guys can take it off to kind of like rinse it or wash it for every time you guys finish using it. Same thing for this part as well. You guys can take it off like that. So basically it just sweeps up into that part right there and all the dust can go inside. So the way how you guys take off the actual vacuum part right here, once you guys fully vacuum it, you guys want to press this button right here to take it out. Just like that. And then you guys also have this part to open up right here. Just like this. And you guys can take out the filter. Just like that if you guys want to replace it. If you guys want to replace the one that they provide you guys. So they do provide you guys an extra one if you guys need to replace it. If you guys don't need to replace the filter, just press this button right here to open it up, and then pour out the dust or whatever is in here. And then once you guys done, make sure it's sealed again, and then you guys can put it back in here like this. Make sure it snaps in, and you guys are all set. And then for the little wipers, the cleaning part, the way how you guys know which is which, it actually labels left and right onto the actual product itself right here, and that's how you guys know which is which. So all we need to do is just put it in like this right here, push it in. All right. So there you guys go for that one. Do the same thing for the other one as well. And then you guys are all set. So now you guys can start using it. If you guys want to use the remote to use it, you guys can use it manually with the button right here, or you can use the app. And if you guys are wondering where to download the app, it's actually on the instruction guide and also the paper that they provide you guys in the beginning. And it's also on the actual product itself on the vacuum. So I'm going to use the one on the vacuum right here and see how it works. So I'm going to download the app first. So the app itself is called Smart Life, you can see right here. And you can click on small home appliances and go all the way down to the section where it's like clean. And you can either pair it with like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or both. So let me actually turn it on first because we need to pair it up. Alright, so it's on.
Welcome to use Moso Robot Vacuum Cleaner.
So we have to activate the Bluetooth mode on here first. So let's hold it down for 5 seconds.
Connecting network.
Alright, so as you can see it blinking right here. So now we can pair it. So when you guys pair, you guys want to make sure you guys use 2.4G and not 5G because 5G will not work. So let's do that first. So once you guys confirm that it's rapidly blinking, you guys can start connecting right here, you guys can see. Alright, so it took a little bit longer than I expected, but after like 2 or 3 tries, I finally got it. So I'm not sure why it took that long or what happened with the app itself, but eventually it does work if you guys close the app and close the product itself and reset it a few times. So now I can control it on either the remote that they provide us or on the app itself. So once you guys finish downloading it and pairing it up, this is basically what the app looks like for the vacuum cleaner itself. So there's a switch button, standby button, smart buttons, a wall follow, spiral, charging base, random, manual, and setting option right here. Tells you guys the cleaning time, the battery life, and the cleaning area, which is 1 meter. You guys can change the name on here and also tells you guys what's happening right now. So right now it's paused cleaning. And then the switch button is obviously the button to turn it off and on. If you guys want to do a standby mode, smart mode, and etc., all the different modes are on here. So let's give it a try and see how it works. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like right here real quick before we test it out on the ground.
Robot off ground.
So it looks like I can't test it for you guys unless it's on the ground. So it has to detect it on the ground for me to show you guys. So let's do that first. Alright, so we got the product all set up right here. Let's give it a try and see how it works. So I have my app right here to set it so we can go back to the charging base itself. Let's see if it works. So what it's trying to do right now is trying to find the charging base, and it's never been here before. So trying to get used to the area first. Alright. So trying to detect it and see where it is. Alright, so it looks like I might have found the charging base, which is right here.
Start charging.
Alright, so it does work, you can see. It did it by itself. So now it's charging. And also tells you guys right here in the app itself that it is charging. So you can see you guys have all these different modes on here. There's standby mode, auto mode, which is the smart mode right here. There's a wall follow, so it follows the wall and clean everything around the wall. Spiral, just going in like circles and whatnot. And then it goes to charging base and random. You can also do manual mode as well. So as you can see, once you guys click on setting, there's a lot of other options here as well. But there is a timer option, so you can click on that to schedule a timer for the product. So if you guys click on the manual mode right here, let's see what happens. So you can control it however you guys want to. Alright. You guys can see that's on, auto cleaning. You guys can change wherever it goes.
Stop cleaning.
Alright. Right. Backwards. Forward. So it can go in all different type of angle, not just forward. So that's definitely really cool. And I really like how once you guys don't move the buttons on the manual mode, it stops by itself. And then you can just click on the charging base right here to go back to charging.
Start charging.
Definitely really cool. So if you guys want to use the remote, you guys actually need to provide 2 AAA batteries to use it. It's right here. So let's put it in and give it a try and see when it actually works. Alright, so we got our remote all set up right here. Let's give it a try and see when it actually works. So we're going to press the play button first.
Auto cleaning.
Alright.
Stop cleaning.
So that's the auto cleaning mode. Let's try out all these other modes like turbo mode and see what happens.
Auto cleaning. Turbo mode.
So it looks like turbo mode is super strong. Let's try the full go 2 times.
Scheduled out cleaning.
So this one looks like it's more intense than the other one. Let's try the spot mode.
Start to spray or clean.
So it looks like when we turn on the spot mode right here, which is spiral mode, that one just goes in circle to clean stuff in a circle. Let's try the wall mode.
Edge cleaning. Stop cleaning.
Alright, so you can see how it's going through around the edge of the chair itself. So it's just basically trying to go through the edge. If it has a wall, then it follows the wall. So there's no walls right here, so it's having trouble going through like a wall or something. So you guys can't use that here. So if you want to use the wall mode, go to somewhere where there's a wall. Alright, so the overall product itself does work for both the app and also the remote on here as well. Alright, welcome back guys. So now that you guys saw the quick test of the product itself, you guys can see that all the different modes works really well on both the remote on the phone and also the manual remote that it gives you. And you guys can also control it on the actual robot itself. But there is not all those different functionality for like the auto modes and everything on the button that is click on the product itself. So you guys do need a remote to change the different settings on there. But it's definitely really cool how you guys can use the manual remote to control it, or you can use the app to control it as well. And since you guys can also use the app to control it, that means you guys can connect it onto your Alexa or your Google Home devices as well. And like the way how you guys saw how it goes to the charging dock itself is actually pretty cool. So that's basically everything that's on the product itself. Now that we did a quick unboxing and testing the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for me, honestly, I would definitely have to say that this is worth it if you guys want one and need one of these, especially of everything that's provided for you guys in here with a different mode, the option to actually use it on the remote, or also the option where you guys can actually use it on your app as well, and you guys can control it on Alexa or your Google Home devices as well. And all the different features on here makes it that much more worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want one or don't need one or have need for one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that actually do need. But other than that, that's pretty much it for quick unboxing and testing on the product itself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, then make sure to click on that bell notification in the bottom to be notified of new videos that will be coming up in the future. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace. And then for today's G Squad fan shout out day we have